How could Elon Musk have built 4 multi-billion-dollar companies in 4 different fields, software, energy, transportation, and aerospace, before he was in his mid-40s? In today's video, we'll talk a little about the history of Elon Musk's ability to learn, how he hires people who work with him, and lastly, how he became an engineer. Others have said that Musk's success is due to his heroic work ethic, his ability to create visions of the future that are out of touch with reality, and his incredible ability to bounce back from setbacks. But what is it? Watch till the end to find out. Most people think that if we want to be the best in the world, we should only focus on one field. Musk breaks that rule. He knows a lot about rocket science, engineering, building, tunneling, physics, artificial intelligence, solar power, and energy. Kimball Musk, his brother, says that when Musk was in his early teens, he would read 2 books daily on different subjects. To put that in perspective, Musk would have read 60 times as many books as you if you read 1 book a month. At first, Musk read science fiction, philosophy, religion, programming, and biographies of scientists, engineers, and business owners. As he got older, he read more about physics, engineering, product design, business, technology, and energy. He became interested in those fields as a career. Because he wanted to learn more, he was able to learn about many things he might not have learned in school. Elon Musk is also good at learning transfer, which most people don't even know about. Learning transfer is when we use what we've learned in one place in another. It can mean putting something we learn in school or from a book to use in the real world. It can also mean using what we've learned in one field in another. Here, Musk shines. Several of the interviews he's given shows he has a unique 2-step method for helping people learn and use what they've learned. He breaks down what people know into basic ideas and mental models. It's crucial to think of knowledge as something like a semantic tree. Before you get into the details, ensure you understand the main concepts, the trunk, and the big branches. Next, he puts together the basic ideas in new fields. Musk's second step in transferring what he's learned is to break down the basic concepts he's learned in artificial intelligence, technology, physics, and engineering into their fields. By asking yourself these 2 questions repeatedly as you look at things around you and read, you strengthen the parts of your brain that help you make connections across traditional boundaries. In short, it's not magic. It's just the right way to learn. Now we can start to see how Musk became a modern polymath of a world-class level. He spent many years reading 60 times as much as a serious reader. He read a lot in many different fields. He always used what he had learned by breaking ideas down into their essential parts and putting them back together in new ways. At the deepest level, we can learn from Elon Musk's story that we shouldn't accept the dogma that specialization is the best or only way to have a successful and vital career. Understanding Elon's superpowers as a learner helped us understand how we could go into an industry that's been around for more than 100 years and change how people compete in that field. Elon Musk is a one-of-a-kind person, but he isn't a wizard. One of Musk's other companies, SpaceX, was holding a career day. Musk told people what he was looking for to get them to come. You might think he was looking for experts in rocket propulsion or several other areas of advanced engineering. He wasn't, which is interesting. Instead, he listed 4 qualities that he thinks are important for anyone who wants to build a great team. 1. Hardcore work ethic. Even though we don't know what a hardcore work ethic looks like at SpaceX, every manager would agree that they want people who are committed to their jobs. The hiring process is meant to help find people who will work hard and get things done. To be clear, we don't think that a hardcore work ethic means that your employees should be overworked or that their lives should be out of balance. It means the opposite. It would be best if you're looking for people ready to jump in and help your company reach its goal. Number 2, having a knack for making things. Even if your company doesn't make rockets for a living, this may be one of the more underrated traits. First, building things can mean more than one thing. Musk was talking about building things like rockets when he said this. At the time, he promoted production jobs. Still, this quality is not limited to positions where you must put things together by hand, but it can also mean people who are very good at looking at what needs to be done and making a plan to make it happen, even if they start with nothing. As a business owner, One of your most important jobs is to build things. If you hang out with people who are good at the same things you are, you can get more done. People who are good at building things are likely to be helpful in any role. Number 3. Common sense. You should probably not have to say that you want to hire smart people. The problem is that it sometimes takes work to find and teach. Common sense isn't very common, which is sad. Common sense is really about being able to understand a situation and decide how to act in it. As a manager, you count on your team to make good decisions even when you're not there. That means understanding that common sense is often more important than any skill. Number 4. Trustworthiness. Lastly, you should only hire people you feel comfortable giving the company credit card to. You should not give every employee a credit card, that's probably unnecessary. Hiring them is not good if you don't trust the person's judgment and character. When a company is growing quickly, they usually hire qualified people no matter what their personality is. Except that having a good character might be the most important thing. It's a mistake to hire someone who isn't trustworthy just because they have a fancy degree or skill. Even if you have a lot of work, you almost always end up with more in the long run because you have to fix the problems they cause. Musk says at the end that you don't need to know anything about rockets. This is something to keep in mind. We can train for the rest, he said. Every business has to do that. Teaching people how to do a particular job is usually straightforward if you find people with these qualities. More importantly, you can't teach these 4 traits, which is why it's so important to find the right people in the first place. Elon Musk is a man with many skills, and people have called him a lot of different things. Some of these things are not completely good, but is this man, the brains behind big names like Tesla, SpaceX, Boring, and PayPal, an engineer? Yes, he is an engineer, even though he has never called himself that and doesn't have a degree in engineering. We'll explain what we mean and show how we got to this answer since this is a topic that's often debated. When used as a noun, Merriam-1828 Webster's Dictionary says that an engineer is a person who is trained in or works in a branch of engineering, a person who runs or supervises an engine or piece of equipment, a person who designs or builds engines, and a person who carries out an enterprise by the skillful or clever invention. So, even though he doesn't have a degree in engineering, he fits all of the Merriam-Webster's definitions of the word. Again, he doesn't say he's an engineer or try to make it look like he has a degree in engineering. Some people think that since he doesn't have a degree in engineering, he should be considered something other than an engineer. But Yale University and the University of Surrey in England gave him honorary doctorate degrees in engineering technology and aerospace engineering, respectively. They know how important he has been to the field of engineering over the past few years. Elon Musk has already changed a lot of engineering, both on the ground and in the air, and we have no idea what he'll do next. This is just a glimpse into Elon Musk's history. Let us know your thoughts in our comments section. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.